This one is also coming from relationship advice. My boyfriend accused me of being a gold digger, but he has no gold. I, 34 female, live with my boyfriend, 32 male. We are poor. We live in a box flat with a bathroom so small that I can take a shit, wash my hands, and have a shower all at the same time. I work 2 jobs to keep us afloat. I'm a bartender at a strip club at night and a hairdresser by day. He's an Uber delivery driver that works flexible hours, but I would say he only works 3 hours and spends the rest of his time, quote, investing in crypto. I do not mind being the breadwinner, but that is what I am. I am the breadwinner, hands down. Anytime I ask him to pick up more shifts, he says he will and never does, and it's caused a lot of arguments recently. Our landlord has increased our rent recently, and I've asked for his financial help for our flat, but he says he's put his money into investments the government can't touch, and by that, he means his crypto scheme. I eventually put my foot down and told him we don't have money for investments. We need housing, gas, electricity, water, food. He told me that all I talk about is taking his assets, that I'm a gold digger. I was so taken back, I had to ask our roommates, Master Splinter and the Teenage Ninja Roaches, if I heard that right. I told him that I work in a strip club, and if I wanted to be a gold digger, I wouldn't be in a shoebox with him huddling around a Yankee candle for warmth. That I wouldn't be spending my evenings trying to figure out how to make dinner with a pack of Kool-Aid and tumbleweeds and a singular kidney bean I found in our cupboards. I told him that the other men I see in the club make it rain every day, while he can't even scrape together enough cents to make it to hail. He asked me if I could go somewhere else because he needed space, but we live in a 1-bedroom apartment. Where am I supposed to go? Into the kitchen sink? The more I think about it, the more angry it makes me. Even the local meth addict that sleeps on my apartment complex patio agrees that he's delusional. It's a dark day when you have more reasonable conversations with a meth addict than your own partner.
I just have a question. What is he doing for you? What is this relationship doing for you?
Why are you attracted to him? And why do you want to be in a relationship with this person?
Really? Like, the rose-colored glasses? Like, you are just blind when you are in love, I guess. Like, this is insane to me. Like, from an outsider, it's so obvious what you need to do. It's like, why are you even writing this?
I'm very confused because, like, ever since the beginning of our relationship, like, we have both believed in a 50-50 split. Mm-hmm. Like, even from, like, our first date, I mean, I believe I paid for it, but you tried, and then I think I let you pay for the movie or something. Like, there has been a sense of, like, I pay my half. Mm-hmm. And we have split all of our rent, all of our apartment, all of our utilities, like, in the greater sense. Like, some things are like, hey, you're covering this, I'm covering that. Like, yeah. It balances out. Mm-hmm. But the major things, like, there's never been an argument that we've had where it's like, hey, where's your money? You're not pulling your money. Like, you're not paying. I'm paying it for everything. I mean, you paid for Jack. I still keep forgetting to pay you back for that. But other than that, everything else has pretty much been 50-50.
Yes.
I guess I owe Teresa $1,000 still.
Jack was an expensive cat. Well, we really wanted him.
So yeah, I just don't understand. Like, I don't understand, because we have always been 50-50, why anybody would be in a relationship like this. And even if you
unless it's like agreed upon beforehand.
Yeah, well, yeah. I guess so. I guess so.
Because we've had stories where, you know, like...
Yeah, that's fine. Like, if that's your relationship dynamic, cool. But, like, I don't understand why you would want that at all. No matter what the sexes are. I don't understand why one person would be the breadwinner when the other person does absolutely nothing. Unless they're like...
We're kind of contradicting ourselves right now.
I mean, unless they're the stay-at-home parent and they're working.
No, because remember last episode, which would have been 2 episodes ago now?
Yes, but there was a difference there. There was a difference. In that story, they were talking about how he makes more than enough and she wants to be a stay-at-home mom. And I was saying, moms, that's a full-time job of, like, taking care of the household and doing all that stuff. I'm just saying, if you are barely making enough to get by and your partner is doing nothing, why would you want to be in that relationship?
Yes. Like, if you are struggling and you're the only one pulling weight, like, yes, there's definitely an issue there. Like, that is not attractive for me. He's a bum. And... why, like, what is he bringing to this relationship? I don't know. It sounds like she doesn't even like him, to be honest. They're 8 years apart. She's 24. He's 32. He's supposed to be an adult in this dynamic.
Probably that's how it
Yes.
started. She's like, oh, he's older, he's mature and everything.
Yeah. Well, that's literally not the case.
Lady, just
You are the breadwinner.
grab one of those sugar daddies from the strip club.
Do it. Do what you gotta do. Like
Investments and everything, that comes after you pay your half of the bills. You pay your half of all your
100%.
bills, and then after that, you can invest your money in everything you want, anything you want.
the fact that he's investing all of his money in crypto tells me everything I need to know about him.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna go that far. Like if you if you just take your money and you just put your money into Bitcoin, if you had just put your money into Bitcoin, that is a solid investment. If you're buying the Doge coins and the shit coins that pop up all the time with all of your money,
Okay.
that's bad.
Crypto
Yeah.
investments are normally not just Bitcoin, though.
Right. But I'm
Okay,
just saying,
as a blanket statement, investing in crypto are usually ones that people on TikTok are telling you to buy.
well, that I think is a bad decision.
Okay,
But,
yes.
But putting your money in just buying Bitcoin every single time is basically like putting your money into the S&P. Because that's the coin. That's the
Okay.
main one. Bitcoin and Ethereum.
I don't know too much about it
Yeah.
to say anything like that.
If
But
you have your own wallet on like crypto.com or Trust Wallet and it's your own stuff and you're not giving it to some dude to invest in crypto for you and you're putting it in just Bitcoin or Ethereum, I believe that can be a solid investment because that is like the stock market has just been slowly. I heard the last time I heard Bitcoin is worth $120 Canadian, $120,000 Canadian
I was like, huh?
for one Bitcoin. I could have swore like 2 years ago it was like 60K.
I have no idea.
And I keep hearing those stories of the dudes that like spent like 40 Bitcoins on like a pizza and stuff.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. But I was like,
It's rough.
yeah. So some people who there was one dude who just every single time he kept putting all of his extra payments into Bitcoin. You do that. I feel like that is smart. Diversify.
Why would you do
don't throw
that
all your money.
as opposed to
some people
an index fund?
But some people put all their money into an index fund too, or
Yes.
stocks.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like I'm not educated enough, but I feel like all the
Yes.
zoo crypto pop-ups from influencers are just pump and dump scams because stocks.
That's what I mean.
Stocks are like that too. People will, say, hey, buy this stock, get this stock, like in the, join our program. We tell you what stocks are hot. And then you go in and you buy that company and that stock's hot. Cool. And then while you're buying it, the person who told you to buy it, he's selling out all of his shares at that increased price. So there's pump and dump schemes even in the stock market versus crypto. The way this sounds, very sketchy. But if this person was like, hey, every single time I get a paycheck, I just put a little bit into buying Bitcoin itself, I can see that as being not sketchy.
Okay.
General blanket.
My Zeal's gonna call me.
It's crypto
He's
sketchy.
gonna want to talk.
Yeah,
about
but
it.
your zoo doesn't have Bitcoin and stuff. He's
my Zeal
dedicated
was
stock market
a
guy.
stockbroker, so he knows the stock market well.
He's very impressed with me. I bought a stock, boom, up 300 something %. I was trying to buy Caterpillar construction equipment stocks with my Questrade account, and I was like, because I used to work for them, and I like familiarity. If I'm gonna buy, like I have my money in the S&Ps, and I just want to put like $100 or something into Caterpillar, and then the Caterpillar stock is more than that. I'm like, okay, well, I can't buy this. And then the other one that came up was something called like RCAT, and I was like, it was really cheap. It was like $1 a piece, and I'm like, yeah, I got $50, why not? And then I just looked it up, and the company was like, they make drones or whatever. I'm like, oh, like drones are like the new thing, they're exploding, whatever. Like, threw like $50 in it, and then I kept getting these notifications on Questrade like RCAT stock has gone up 10%. It's gone up 10%. I was getting them like 3 times a day. I was like, what is happening? And then I told your uncle, and then your uncle's like, that sounds like gambling. I'm like, yes, it was gambling. That's exactly what I did. I gambled $50, and then he like researched and he's like, oh no, this is really good. This is this is a solid company. Like they've had some really good growth. And he like texted you the other day.
Yeah.
Denver's a genius. And I'm like, no, I gambled.
I was like, just luck.
Yeah, that's all it was. There was like, there's nothing more besides like, oh, it makes drones. Okay, I'm investing in that.
Don't listen to our advice. We are not financial experts.
We are not financial advisors. This is not a how-to channel. This is a what we do channel.
Yes.
What we would do.
Anyways.
Yeah, we're
let's
getting
move
off
on.
topic. Crypto scams. Oh man. All right, back to you.
Okay.